What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Kinesio Outdoors YouTube video. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the MDT LRA Send It MV3 electronic level. This level is super cool. Before I dive into that, I want to talk about my experience with levels in the past. So this is a rifle level, and I am new to precision rifle shooting, but I am very experienced with competitive archery shooting in the 3D realm. I haven't done any field or anything like that. And in archery, having your axes and your level perfect is really important when you have uphill, downhill, or you're kind of shooting side hill, left or right side hill, or if you're shooting at really long distances. Because if your gun is not level or your bow is not level and it's slightly off level, you're actually affecting the flight path of the arrow or bullet to go off center versus dead center. So the purpose of a level is really important as you get out to longer ranges. Anything under 100 yards, I would argue that it's not really a big deal in a hunting situation, so just keep that in mind. Now, the first level I had was this one. I don't want to say the brand because I was really unhappy with it, but basically this level, it was $30 from a company. It's plastic, almost looks like it's 3D printed. I don't think it is though. And this on my scope just very easily slid around. It was ineffective. Also, this did not stick out very far. So when I was laying on the gun and I opened my left eye because I'm right eye dominant, I actually was having trouble seeing this just at a quick glance. So I was having to change my focus from the reticle to the level and then finding the reticle again. I was just doing too much back and forth for what I wanted. I wanted something that I could very easily see with my peripherals. And after some research, that's where I came to the MDT LRA MV3 Send It level. So what you get in the box is you get your instructions. I'll actually show you this way. So this is what the box is. It comes with the instructions. It comes with an Allen wrench with a screw. And then it comes with the level. Now, I will say that this level is very, very expensive. It's $230. I was very fortunate to get it on sale for Black Friday. This is a factory second. So just kind of keep that in mind. If I come down the line with a video saying I dislike something about it, it might be because it's a factory second, but I doubt it. I don't think that's going to be the case. Now, with this level, it is very, very sensitive, which is something that I really like. And you can actually adjust the sensitivity of this level, which is pretty cool. So what you do is you can turn it on, and then you'll see that flashing. Then you'll see all those lights, and then you'll see it ready. So that first flashing means that it is doing the sensitivity check. And then after that, it's doing a battery check. All the lights turning on mean it's at 100% battery. And then there's 60%, and then there's 20% battery. So that's pretty cool. Every time you turn on, it tells you what your battery life is at. Now, to point it out, we can see that green is level, and then more bars show me that it's less level, more red, less level, closer, and then green. I find this actually to be pretty darn sensitive. I put it on my table. It assessed that my table was level. And I just see very, very slight movements, and I'm seeing quite a bit of change in those lights. So I see that this is a pretty sensitive level, which is pretty nice. Another thing that's nice about this level is you can adjust the brightness just by twisting this knob. So we get that super blinding light. That's something that'll be nice for the middle of the day. At night, you don't need as bright of lights, but in the middle of the day, it'd be nice to have a brighter light if the sun's in your face, for example. So that's something that's really, really cool. I like that this level is very easy to see. It's very sensitive and accurate. You can also calibrate this level if you need to, and it's on the instructions here. It's water resistant, which is really nice because I would like something that I can leave on the gun and kind of forget about it. Water resistant, meaning don't dump it in a puddle. But if I'm out in a little bit of rain, I wouldn't hesitate to take this and just leave it on the gun. And it also has an automatic sleep mode, which I believe activates after 10 minutes of inactivity. So that's gonna keep the battery life longer for this level. And you can pretty easily replace the battery. This cover just comes off, and then you've got the battery in here. So really happy with all that. It's 2 ounces, so trying to keep my rifle eligible for NRA Hunter production class, I should be adding 2 ounces is less than 3/10 of a pound, I believe, so I should be in pretty good shape there. Again, I show that you can adjust the brightness. You can also adjust the sensitivity, which is pretty nice. It comes at a factory setting of 3, but you can actually change the settings from 1 through 5. So the more sensitive, that means that the less movement you need to see the changes from being level to unlevel. So that's pretty cool. And you can mount this horizontally or vertically, and that's going to take me to my dislike about this level. This level is, in my opinion, a lot of money. I get that it's one of the best levels out there. However, if I'm paying $230 for something and then I have to buy a $50 90-degree mount because I want to mount it vertically on my gun, not horizontal, that's a bummer. I wish they would offer an option where you can buy it with the mounting option that you prefer. I knew this was going to stick out too far for what I wanted. I knew that I was going to want that vertical position. I just couldn't buy it with that option. So that was a bummer. That's something that I would like to see them offer in the future. It's one more SKU, I get it. That's another thing to deal with on their end. But I think it would make for a lot of happy customers because now I'm going to have this bracket that I have no use for. I don't know that I'm going to be able to repurpose it. So that's a bummer. But I went ahead and I bought this 90-degree mount because I knew I wanted that vertical. Since this sticks out pretty far off the gun, if I'm always taking it off and on the gun, I wouldn't really mind it as much, but I like to just leave my things ready to go and kind of forget it. And that's something that I'll be doing with this. So with this 90-degree mount, where this is actually mounted vertically, I'll show you this way, it'll be mounted vertically, then I'd be much happier to have it and just leave it on my gun that way, rather than having to take it off when it's horizontal. So you can still see it's pretty sensitive there. I think the way this works is an accelerometer within the device. Not going to ask anybody at MDT. I'm sure it's their secret sauce to make this product so great, but I think it's an accelerometer that measures any changes or accelerations being off level. So really like this product so far. I've been using it a little bit, and I'm using it to help build stable and level shooting positions in my practice in my home and out at the range. Really like this, really great tool. For the price, I just would like to see an option to buy the other mounting option. So overall, I recommend it, but this is not something that I have a ton of experience with. So if anybody has any comments, please drop them below on your use with this, any likes or dislikes with this product. If there's any other levels you think I should try instead, maybe that there are benefits to other ones, please let me know. I'm pretty novice when it comes to the long range shooting, precision shooting world. So any help that you can give me, I'd be happy to read that and try to grow as a shooter. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll catch you in the next video.